So now at this point, I'd like to invite you into becoming a mercurial assemblage of thought, experiment, materiality, alterity, and who knows what else we find along the way. So what is the Anthropocene? And I would put forward, we might experiment later on with an idea of an American Anthropocene in post-secondary education. We might not. In a scientific sense, the Anthropocene is our current geologic period, recognized as one in which humans are the primary agents of affect and effect on the planet. We have as much power over geologic change as anything else, if not more so. It is the geologic period in which humankind became a geologic force. Such science forces us to socially grapple with the consequences of human agency, not as separate from nature, but constituent and simultaneously constituting of nature. Put more simply, we invent nature. With every decision we make, socially and politically, regarding how we choose to understand it. A blunt consequence here is that what we often consider human ecosystems or human ecologies, the bedrock of much ecological theorizing and research in education today, could really simply be understood as ecosystems and ecologies, sans the human modifier. This all sort of rests along a tripartite understanding of life, our species, and humanity, wrapped up in the Greek idea of zoe, or zoe, or zoe, depending on how you prefer to pronounce it, which I would put forward we should understand as life itself, right? As well as bios or bios, which would be life in a communitarian sense, form of life, right? And then what has thus far been understood as the ultimate zoe, anthropos, which is the idea of the human, which, perhaps contradictory to what we're taught in most intro methods courses, is an idea rather than a precondition to the universe. Where do we want to go there? The Anthropocene, as currently conceptualized by environmentalists, geologists, historians, and many social scientists, can be characterized by at least three distinctive characteristics of an ontological nature. It has been characterized as a post-natural ontology. Now, post here does not necessarily mean after, nor does it necessarily mean next, but rather what is missing, or that which is missing. But the idea of a post-natural ontology is that nature is that human invention, right? So the natural world is that which we design it to be. The post-social ontology gets at the sense of, in this that there's a continuum across the natural and the social, right? So neither necessarily presupposes the other, nor can be a precondition to anthropos, to zoe, or to bios. And the post-political ontology is the sense that the Anthropocene has thus far been understood as nonpartisan, as strictly to be known, as not having a political stake, but simply being as is. These are not uncontested, and I'm not putting forward that these are truths we should cling to, but these are characteristics of how Anthropocene has been understood thus far.